Hello, I'm Nexus 8846 Productions, and welcome to a review of Transformers Kingdom / Legacy Core Class Hot Rod. Yeah, do mind the camera angle. I can't exactly angle it down, but yeah, we're looking at another Core Class figure, and oh, look at that fake chest. I guess it's less insulting on a Core Class figure to not have the real chest there, but well, I'm gonna get more into that in robot mode. Car mode here. It looks fine. I'm gonna be honest. Pinned wheels are kind of unsightly here, as they typically are, but you know, it does look a lot cheaper than the actual price you're paying for this, because at the price Core Class figures are today, they cost as much as Deluxes did a decade ago. Oh my god. So I don't know. Would you pay the same amount of money as you would for a Deluxe for this thing? Basically speaking, yeah. In terms of features of this, there's a giant hole back here, because, you know, that's how the feet work. But also, yeah, that comes off. None of the reviews I've watched have mentioned that this comes off, but let's actually take a look here. There is a fair amount of detail here. I guess, like, there's some roof slats kind of referencing Lamborghinis, or is it Lamborghinis? Yeah, kind of referencing that kind of thing. That's kind of cool. He looks mostly fine without it. There are these structural struts here that are, you know, meant to tie in with the actual fin itself. Fin also has this giant hole, and it's got a peg on top to put on the sword. Just, not just like that, and now it rolls. Well, actually, no, it slides. Well, this wheel doesn't roll. That wheel's not rolling either. That wheel's kind of rolling, and then... Okay, that wheel's actually rolling. Yay! 1 out of 4, that's not bad. Oh god. Yeah, this is not that good of a toy. I've got to be saying that now. A lot of people give me shit for being, oh, you're too negative, but this thing's a piece of crap. I actually really wanted to like this. A lot of times I'm against the curve. I'll be like, oh, dude, there's no way this figure is as bad as everyone's saying it is, and this figure is one of the cases of that. And oh god, I got it in hand, and yeah. So the way the hood folds onto the legs is pretty interesting. It's all accordions down, and then everything else is pretty basic and simple. And then there's a pig here, and it goes into that port, and bop, and robot mode. Robot mode. I feel like we've gotten better robot modes from Core Class before. This is only the second ground-based vehicle mode we've gotten from a Core Class figure. And Iguana's the third one as a vehicle. He doesn't look much better, but, you know, the robot mode actually looks good on that one. This one, though, this one just kind of looks okay. And, you know, that's fine. A robot mode can just look okay. The vehicle mode did look good. I'm not going to complain about these big gaps here on the, in the shins, because, you know, that's where the rest of the leg has got to go into. I'm going to pause for a second and manually set the fucking focus of my camera. Okay, and we're back. So, yes. Now, just here, it's all solid orange, and it's very much molded, like, this isn't at all accurate to how Hot Rod looks in animation, so I I don't get why that is a fake chest. Typically when a fake chest is done, it's because, the car part, it morphs, it looks different. Granted, it's not exactly true, like, about 20% of the time. It's only true about 20% of the time when people say that, oh, it looks too different from the actual thing. Now, look, I don't mind faux parts if they actually look different from the real parts, and the real parts also hide away good. This does not do either. Main difference here is there's an Autobot symbol here. Cool. That's fucking it, though. The features-wise, you know, this can come off. Now, as you can see, the port here, it's got a key, and that's because the peg has got this slot right here. Now, on the opposite side, there's another port with a key. So you can do this, and then when you put it back up, the back no longer tabs in. Yeah. But you know, since this comes off and it has a peg on it, you can also do other things with it. For instance, you can plug it into the flight stand port. You can have it like that, or you can rotate it around and make it look like the fin went down on his back. There's ports on the undersides of the arms, so you can do this, I guess. I guess maybe have a shield or something. The main thing, though, that people have discovered with this is you can plug it into one of the fists. Okay. Plug it into one of the fists. Come on. Okay, now it's fighting me on this. Okay, here we go. Get it into one of the fists. Aim it like that. Oh, God. Does not hold it well in the fists. Plug it into a fist. Plug the sword in. And this... Fuck it. This is supposed to be a reference to animated Rodimus Minor. Okay. Feel like if they really want to do animated, like this, it's crappy. He can't hold it properly, so thanks, I guess. Wow, great. You gotta shove the animated reference on such a shitty little figure. So anyways, he can hold the sword like normal. Hot Rod doesn't typically come with a sword, but you know, the sword here actually has some nice energy effects on it. That's actually pretty nice, and it's got this blue on it, which doesn't match the blue of the windshield, so that's cool how that has its own specific color scheme going for it. And you know, there's some silver paint. So like how the face is actually a matte gray instead of silver, so you can actually see a lot more of the details. I don't typically mind it when like a deluxe has a silver painted face, because, you know, that's a larger face. Here, though, such a small figure, the details are important and not all obscure, so that's nice. Now let's get to the... there's a lot of gappage on this guy, especially back of the head. Now, I've seen people going, dude, you can't complain about the backs on the head, because the backs of the head on every Coreflex figure has gaps on it. First off, look at the size of this gap, and compare it to the gap here on Soundwave. Now, this gap is so big, you can see it from the side. Soundwave. Nope. You can only see it from a backwards angle. Let's bring in another core class figure, though, because, you know, I might have just selected one that, you know, doesn't have a big hole in it, but no, here's Starscream. As you can see, very small little hole there, and not at all, there's no visible chunk taken out of the head from the side, so yeah. Since I've got these here, might as well do a scale comparison, and yeah, Hot Rod is completely out of scale with the likes of these two, because, you know, he's in the same size class, and, you know, that's fine, you know? These are all in the same size class, so they're all the same height, you know? That's fine. So, articulation-wise, it's also kind of disappointing in comparison to a lot of other core class figures, so head swivels. Now, arms are on a ball joint, but they can't go out. There's no cut up here on top to allow the arms to go out, so that's a real shame. There's a cut on the bottom for the transformation, so I guess I wanted to keep the peg more secure. So, outward arm movements is the super joint. Oh my god, can we get one Hot Rod figure that does not have stupid shoulders? Alright, I know, it's nitpicking for a figure on this side, but every single one. This one's the cheapest one, but then the more expensive one, and the even more expensive one, they all have stupid shoulders. Anyways, ball jointed elbow, you know, the bicep rotation and elbow bend. The proportions on the arm, yeah, that looks awkward, but, you know, it's fucking whatever. No waist swivel. Hips are on a ball joint, they can go forward. Hey, guess what? They go backwards. What a shocker. And, you know, they go out. There you go. Oh yeah, knees. Don't tab in. When you're handling the figure, they come apart a lot. So, ball joint knees. And they don't get full bendage due to the leg kibble. And, you know, if that was here, that would not be in the way of the bend knees, but, you know, you can kind of unfur it, and you can get 90 degrees. So, I guess articulation's not terrible, it's just bringing back Soundwave to compare. Soundwave is, you know, he's got some foot movement, he's got some hand movement, this thing rotates, and he also comes with a laser beak just for the hell of it. Like comparing these two, again, I know it's not compare because, you know, oh, it's just one figure out of it. Soundwave is indeed a lot more premium than most of the other ones, but, like, I can't, like, this costs more than this. So, core class Hot Rod, should you get it? I don't think so. I think it's just okay. I don't think it's worth the price they're charging for it, though. So, if you want a Hot Rod, hey, guess what? They reissued the, Studio Series 86 version. That's, you know, put that back out. That one's actually a pretty good Hot Rod. Maybe it's also a bit overpriced for what it is, but, you know, it's a lot better deal than this. So, anyways, yeah, that's it.
Greetings, my name is Optimus Prime. I bring you this message to say that I hope you enjoyed this video by Nexus 8846 Productions. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and to subscribe with notifications on to let us know you did, and to keep up to date on future awesome content. And until next time, my fellow Autobots, transform and roll out!